Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. YouTube seems to be working now. Twitch is up. Apologies for the late start. Let's get everything's fixed here. Okay, that's working good. Alright, we're doing weekend 7 Sunday session. Apologies again for the late start. I had some PC trouble. Sunday League session. Sunday League session for both Europe and North America. I'll be hosting on the PlayStation system cosplay for North America. It's the one that is have the Jackie profile. Akai _JC. Room for the Europe will be hosted on the Steam platform. Alright, there's no. Everything else looks good. I think so. Alright. Let's get these made. Today's the 15th, right? Yeah, so today's for North America, February the 15th, 0215. Streaming, commenting, spectator, everything's set correctly. Done. Alright. The 15th of February, 1502. Two 20153 20153 code 1502. It's done. Alright, let me go post around. Again, sorry for the late start. Dun dun. Hey, welcome LD Wells. On the yeah, he's actually sticking with his name LD Wells. Alright. Sunday Europe room. Two 153 1502 for first. Hey, welcome back to Watts. Room number is 40829. 40829. Alright, let's see. I think that's all set. So there we go. Alright, there we go. Yep, February, right? So it's February 02. Hey, welcome Nieru. $2015. There's no 20th month, and we're about 11 years behind 2026. Alright, I guess that's posted, that's posted. Alright, let's go. Matchmaking. Put some more. Yeah, that's done. Let's go Discord and then post it. Matchmaking. So 215 40829 1502 20153. Yay, welcome Sago. Alright, we got 2 in North America, 2 in Europe in this late start. The Europeans are playing, so I'm gonna go put that on the bigger screen. Yeah, welcome RJ.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Yeah, that's done.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, my OBS was acting up. It reset all my user interface. I had to re-establish all the connections between Twitch and YouTube and everything. So
Round 4. Ready, go!
that took a while. Alright, let's see. That's done, that's done. Let's go post on Steam, then the PSN groups, and then we'll get going. Two zero 153.
I want a serious fight! Round 5. Ready, go!
Sunday.
Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go!
And that's posted. Done. Alright, PSN group chat. Posted.
Knockout. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout. Round 2. Ready, go! I want a serious fight.
Hey, welcome Jam Whipper.
Knockout. Round 3. Ready,
Sunday Brew. What do we have here? 40829, 40829, passcode.
knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
20153 passcode. Alright, everywhere's posted. Let's see. Hey, welcome Antonin, it's been a while. Got two Akirs and Leon in the North Europe room. And we got Joe Wo join. Hey, welcome Joe Wo, playing Pi. That's 5 in the North America room. Let me go. Since everywhere's posted, we're going to start the countdown very soon. Let me just. And mission A. Alright, once we get a 4th player for Europe, we'll start the countdown here. North America, after this match between Jen Weber and RJ, we'll do a 5-match countdown over there. While this is happening, actually, let's go do the. Let's see.
Round 2. Ready,
Actually, I labeled this correctly. Yeah. Tools, dots.
knockout.
Oh, right here, come on. There it is, that's what we want.
3. Ready, go!
Alright guys, it's for those who might be watching the stream and not familiar with these league sessions, let's just go over that quickly. Alright, we... Oh, that's why I meant it's not there yet. Let's go back to Sunday for sources. Alright, so these sessions are Saturdays and Sundays. Today's Sunday session, weekend 7. We won 3 open leagues per session, 1 for Europe, 1 for North America. You can play in all 3, or you could just play in 1 or 2. It's up to you. 4 players in the league, it's about 10 minutes. If it's a full 16-player room, this could be at about close to an hour long. So if you want kind of wondering what time-wise it is. Alright, let's go put this. We're starting the 5-match countdown now for North America wheel. We have 6 players. Europe, we're still looking for one more before we start the countdown. And if you just notice, we do put yeah, hopefully that's a glitch, RJ. When you do match up with him, let me know if his card feels different or anything. Or accidentally enter and see if that fixes that red connection indicator. That's the one issue that we have with patch 1.08, the one that was 3 weekends ago. We can't trust our eyes now on if the connection indicator is accurate or not. Alright, so in the single league, you stick to one character. You play in the second or you're more than welcome to switch for those. It's mainly for allowing me to keep track of stats. Requirement is that you're playing within the listed region. If you're from North America, you play in North America. If you're from Europe, you play in Europe. With a wire connection, it does solve some of the issues already that might be making the experience not as good. And if too many people have connection issues, I may ask you to leave. Alright. We do recommend delay setting of at least 3, since this is an entire continent. So if you live quite in the middle of the continent, delay setting at 3 is usually good. On the opposite end of the continent, delay setting at 4. There are still a lot of known issues with the game. We're trying to work with each other, communication, and really to help solve this. So if there are some issues, please mention that so that we can try to troubleshoot before we start League. Again, we all have interest in Virtua Fighter, but we are all quite different people. So at least in the League itself, just try to be respectful to each other, treat this as Switzerland, neutral ground. Alright? Hey, Antulis. Alright, let's go put this back on Steam as we're playing right now. 4-match countdown started. Joel is a Brad player. I believe that's his name, but he plays other characters quite well. Since he's playing Pi, I'll root for him a little bit, make things more interesting. Alright, we got Killer Cat and Box. Killer Cat, hopefully Box Pizza can stay in. He just got disconnected, I think, from the wheel. We'll start the countdown right now, since we already got 4 people at least. One thing we have noticed in the last couple of weeks, some people that have been having issues playing in room, it's been a little bit easier for them to get into the rooms now. But then we have some people like Box Pizza who didn't have trouble before, has starting to have a lot of issues staying in the room. So. Not sure how to troubleshoot this. So, send the feedback to SEGA and hopefully they can fix it. And I don't think anyone has been adjusting their settings since this change of some people can get in now and some people can't again. Yep, Antonius is the Akai player that's playing right now on the Europe room against Sago. And Joe is frustrating players with the strings, delays, and quite fundamental play. That's Pai's long-range combo star, high. Alright. That's a 3-match now. Let's see, coast countdown. We have 3 matches now for North America. I wonder if the Hot Sox now got the round 0 bug and gonna stay. We got Jimmy joining the room also. This is looking at a very lots of strong players. Jimmy's playing on his Xbox, the Blood Mask.
Round one. Ready?
Oops.
Go!
So we have 3 more matches before we begin the North America League Room. Yeah, if you know they're doing a jab, remember that's a high strike, so evading against that jab, usually you're not at an advantage. So that is a difficult thing. It's like but because it's high, it's prone to lose out to those low strikes that instantly crouch. But it's a gamble, right? Everything's a guess. Alright, it looks like these box pieces is being stable to be in here. 4 more matches before we begin. Check to see if you guys have gray bar connections with anyone. At least we could at least resolve that issue by just making sure no gray bar connections before we start. Yeah, we can't really do much about that. Connections are really weird though. Is it visual connection? The connection bars visually looks back to you, box piece? I'm not sure you haven't tried a match yet. But yeah, these last this will be week number 4 for you, in which you've been having issues. Yeah. Alright, 2 more matches before we begin North America. We have 7 players. Joe will playing against RJ. And one thing is people who play against my Pi, if I do get Cone to use high strikes, starting off low, it usually seems to work well against us high players. If we get Cone to using high strikes, I like that new. That is a nice buff for Pi. Used to be that it's not guaranteed. And Joe used quite efficiently that having the wall back there to start the wall combo. Kirika Windir. Alright, 3 matches before we start in Europe. Usually, like my connection with Box Pizza, and again, the connection in here is gonna be different for everybody, so that's why we ask everyone to check.
Round one. Ready? Go!
Yesterday we had 3 leagues, man. Okay, and 3 leagues in which we got someone disconnecting from the league. Alright, 1 more match and then we'll start the North America League.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
So this is the best time right now just to double check if you have any gray bar connections, and before I hit the start button once this match between Joe Lo and Jeremy Whipper is completed. Awesome. It's good to hear. Good. That's what I want to hear. Next week, the Switch 2 will get a beta test. Hopefully, they've been getting a patch ready for Switch 2 launch, which is March 20th, 6th. But I hope we get a patch sometime in February that will make these online issues less. Alright, 2 more matches before we begin the Europe League. Excuse me. Copy here. So double check, make sure there's no issue. Oh, we just got box piece of X thing.
Round 1. Ready?
Let me know if you're trying to get back in Box Pizza, or you're just trying to exit to see if you could try to get these connections better. You got disconnected. Yeah, I'm gonna give an update. Hopefully, I feel like there might be some troubleshooting on Sega's end, and so that some people's connection can get into the rooms now, and some people can't, which is not really necessarily fixing got the problem fixed. Alright, we are going to keep this on the North American side, so we're going to get that started. We're getting ready for the first one, Marco. We haven't started yet, so if you want to join, you still have. We're about 2 matches before we start. I got a late start today because all the settings was messed up. I had to fix my PC for it to get it to work.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Maybe it was you who. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Alright, one more match before we begin Europe. Hopefully, other people can stay in. Oops, Sago got kicked out. Let's see who's ahead. Alright, we're gonna begin North America room. Your eyes was too focused on that 600,000 ping, General Over. Alright. 7 rounds for North America. Let me go post that. This is General C.
Round 1. Ready,
Open. Seven A. Did the game crash or something? Alright. One more match before we begin, guys. So you guys want to play that match? Go ahead, or just testing it.
round 2. Ready,
Oh, I'm sorry, Sasuna. I didn't know there. Alright. Shot. Oh, didn't you, Oh, I thought you had this, did you already meet up with your friends, or your friends showing up late, Sasuna?
round 3. Ready, go!
Okay, let's get it. Is the game crashing right now? It's on the Europe side.
Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go!
Everything's connected here, right? Let me just double check. Oh, things connected, so nothing.
Knockout.
Yeah, gray bars. If it's gray bars,
Go!
exit and re-enter room to try to fix. Because if you try to match up with someone with a gray bar, it's almost like happen like that. Is there a lot of issues right now in the room? Should I think Nieru and Rusty is playing, so I just can't spectate. Let me see. If there is a lot of issues, I might remake the room. Post them out and see. But let's see if I think Nieru and let's see. Is Nieru match and Westy going on, right? Yeah, I think so. Oh, hey, Sasuna.
Hey, how's it going?
Okay. Did you is what your activity later now today, or are you meet up with your friends and stuff?
No. They're just late. So
Gotcha.
we went to the grocery store, and I was expecting them to call right away, but they haven't. So I guess they're still sleeping.
Okay.
It's a lazy kind of day in the DMV. It's lightly drizzling, so.
We got Joe Will from the DC area, from your area, playing today with Pi.
Nice.
Let's see who, and he is streaming. So let's get links to people. We got LD Wells, who's playing right now in the room. All right, I think everyone's fine. We're going to begin the room after this match. Let me see if Antunes can join in and see if the. Let's try to get that work out here. Yeah, I think we're in the second round, so about 5 more rounds. This guy. We're going to start the Europe once I get confirmation if Antunes will come back in or not. We actually got Jimmy in the room, Metawart, RJ, otherwise 2 Scoops, Joe, and Jan Whipper. We're looking here. So yeah, LD Wells is streaming, so you can watch it from a Lei point of view, or Joe Will playing Pi. Let's go there. Alright, let me just wait for Antunes, see if I can get Sagos in. Let's see if Antunes. Alright, so Joe Will, LD was streaming. I just want to make sure, since Antunes mentioning something before we start. We'll just do one more match, guys, before we start. I just want to make sure we're not preventing someone from not playing. Yeah, I must have missed out on the first day of Switch 2 beta tests. Yeah, we got Kingo in here. Oh no, Kingo joined. Box Pizza kick out, I think. Let's see. Alright, Box Pizza's back in. We just see if Antunes is going to reply. Hey, Edward, how are you? Alright, we are going to start after this match between Westy and Sago. A couple of times now. Maybe it's had to leave. And currently we have only Jimmy who's undefeated playing Brad. We're about to start the first league for Europe, Wardwheel. North America is winning their first league, but like we have been experiencing with World Stage, you know, trouble of people actually playing sometimes. Alright, we're going to start after this match between Wesley and Sago. So, do this. Alright, awesome. So, like 6 people, so that's going to be about 15 to 20 minutes before that Europe League is completed out of Wardwheel. RJ is still playing as Giant Whipper. And we'll get to see Giant Whipper versus Metawatt on the North America side. Joe will get a bye. That thing here.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, yeah, let's go post this. Alright, good luck, have fun. Oh, damage between you and Sago is bad. Okay. That is the thing with this. We didn't think it was too much big of a deal with this patch 1.08, the visual bug, but it does question then, can we really believe what we see? Alright, let's see. Europe League. Yeah, so it's even number of players in the Europe, so you're going to see all of Kingo matches or Nieru. Kingo is the most successful Akai League participant with 5 straight league leader. With different characters too. So of course, whenever he plays, everyone goes to beat him. So down with the king. That's against R, and we still have Jimmy still undefeated. And it's nice. We actually have see in the North America room we have 2 players on PlayStation, 1 player on Xbox, and 4 players on Steam. Yeah, so we'll have all of Kingo's matches on my stream. And I think Kilicam usually stream. Let me just double check. Yeah, Kilicam is streaming, so you can watch from a Kage player's point of view. And Kilicam is playing in the Europe League. Excuse me. Joe Wo, though, is playing in the match right now with Jimmy. He is streaming his matches, and also LD Wells. And we're at 4 matches in. So 7, 2 more rounds. 2 more rounds remaining before the North America's first leg is completed. Well, since we got here, I do want to mention something. Let's see, where is it? So I'm posting a link in the Twitch stream. That is a GoFundMe. Unfortunately, Texas Jackie, formerly known as Mexican Uppercuts, who hosts the weekly Thursday Beat Knuckle tournaments on Thursday nights. His brother just recently passed away. There's a GoFundMe, or you just can share that information. You could use a GoFundMe to donate to support his family for funeral costs and whatever else is maybe needed. But he will be hosting again the Beat Knuckle tournaments next Thursday. Alright, Fox Pizza takes out Kingo. Down with the king, even if it's laggy or not.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Then we have Gizmo versus Sago. Jimmy is playing against RJ.
Round 3. Ready, go!
It's crouching splash mounting, I think. Right guess, Wonder Life.
Round 4. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout!
Right. Jimmy still remains undefeated, so whoever's going to play him, give him a loss. Make it more interesting.
Knockout!
Kingo recently participated in the Salty EU Friday tournament, and got himself a streak, I believe, of taking first place. And that is usually a weekly event on Friday nights for Europe. And so if you're looking for other activities, please should check that out. Europe right now, we have Box Pizza still playing this kill count. Make it interesting kill count. Yeah, Box Pizza a loss. Make it so everyone has to sweat a little bit more in the last couple rounds. And you can see that match on the kill count stream. And kill count does give Box Pizza his first loss. So right now we have 3 pairs, 2 wins, 1 loss. With Kingo leading by the plus-minus rounds. And now we get to see Kingo versus Kirika. RJ is playing against Meteorwatt. Meteorwatt is deciding whether he wants to stick to learning Akira or Leon or Wolf, if I remember correctly. Those are the 3 that he's trying to decide on. Round 5. The guard break on normal hit or counter hit is going to put on disadvantage. Super dashing elbow. Like this dashing elbow. At your right take stats. The 2 scoops face this exit after finishing the match, but he got left early. Got disconnected. Let's get the results from here. North America league just completed, so anyone who wants to join that room, you can do so after this. So congratulations to Jimmy for getting 1st place, LD Wells 2nd, and Jan Weber gets 3rd place. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys can continue playing, please do so. We'll get ready for the 2nd league right now. So about 15 minutes or so before we start, let me go post one, let people know they could join the room. Jimmy has switched to Law. I got to play against this Law for 1 set in the rank last night. We'll put this back on Steam. So don't join the Europe room since the league is going, but the North America room you can do join. Let's see, this is North America League Intermission B. Done. Let's go close around. I think we got someone joining the room again for North America. Awesome, welcome. Europe is almost done, so I'm gonna leave it here to get the results. Change left. Cessna try and fix connections maybe. Do a 5-match countdown here. Alright, let's go get the results for Europe first. Congratulations to Kingo for getting first place. Box Pussycat Cat second, and Killycam third. Thank you guys for playing. You guys can continue playing, please do. We'll start the countdown once I finish posting everywhere the information. Alright. Let's see. ESN text. Steam. And we just started the 5-match countdown for Europe. I mean for North America.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Did you check if your computer is hooked up to the power electrical cord? Sometimes, or is something running in your background that might cause sometimes issues like that. Remember, if you're playing on your Steam on a laptop, when you start running low on battery or you have something running in the background, it does affect the game. I'm not sure how much. Sometimes if that is an issue that people need to check on. Okay. Alright, that's done. And that's posted. Matches for start here.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Alright, thanks for letting me know, Chan Chai.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Hey, thanks for playing Nieru. All I wish is that these issues that are plaguing the game that prevent people from playing will be fixed soon, because it's been 3 months now, so there's a point where we might have to start thinking: are these leagues actually still valuable if we have to keep dealing with these issues? All right, let's see.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, that's who I would if it works.
Excellent!
The assumption is that they will fix this. But 3 months is a very long time to try to accommodate. Alright, both places posted here. Jan Weber's accident to try also fix the connection with Chan Chai. We have 3 more matches before we begin the North America room. Again, I did post it. Yeah, post.
Round 1. Ready, go!
I think I was. Did I finish posting everywhere on? Yeah, I understand you. Yeah. I'm just thinking out loud.
Round 2. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
Alright, that's posted, that's posted.
Hey, Ty, can you hear me okay?
I can hear you, yes.
Okay, good.
Has it been fixed yet, you and Jaren Whipper, or do you still have issues?
Yeah, in this case, when he left the room and came back, it's good.
Awesome. So that
Yeah, before that, of course, yeah, it was great. And I was about to leave the room to rejoin, but then I saw he did that. So
yeah.
That said, you know that little status message where the character says "entered the room"? That thing is stuck on him, but it's okay. I don't want him to worry about that. But that status message is like stuck. Like his Kage is permanently saying it right now. And that's okay. That's we'll see what that is. But this time when he left and then joined the room, the ping started green. We'll see where it goes after that. Again, pings are just like a snapshot.
Round 4.
Because if they constantly ping, then it would just like slow everything down. But, very nice to see everyone in here. So I'm guessing this is the intermission between the first and the second league?
Yeah, we're about to three more matches before we start the second league.
Okay, great. A lot of fun.
And for Europe, we're going to start in after 5 matches. When you're caught on your...
Well, as you saw, I joined in on the PS5. Earlier on, I joined on Steam and I got booted like about maybe 3 times. And then 2 or 3 times. And then so now I joined on the PS5.
So far from people telling me their stuff, I haven't actually updated the information. So, people on console platforms do have issues getting into the room at times also. But we found that people who do have both Steam version of the game and also console version of the game, at least Steam and PlayStation 5, it seems that it's a little bit easier to get past the round 0 bug on the PlayStation. I have not heard of people who have trouble getting onto the consoles, and then switch to Steam. That Steam is easier, at least so far. But surprisingly, we have found that some people that has been having trouble for the first 2 or so months of getting into the rooms, they're now able to get in quite easily, and that's not changing any of their system settings or anything. But at least one person, Box Pizza, who had not had these issues the first 2 months, are now having issues. I don't know what to say. It's like I wonder, are there things being tested on the network that's not letting us know, and so some people are easy to get in now and some are not.
Well, I hesitate to feel that it's directly the platform itself. I do think there's interplay with of what the game's doing with each platform, right? I think on Steam it's doing some stuff, whereas on PC or on the console it might be just doing a different process. And so but yeah, and in my experience, I mean, overall the PS5 feels like a smooth experience, but I've had trouble on both. So all I can say is I have trouble on both. I've seen plenty of trouble on both.
I think also it might be a little bit more hard to troubleshoot on the PC side because everyone's PC have a lot of different specs, right? And,
yes.
So that would be hard to troubleshoot for the PC side. So in that sense, while there's like only like 2 versions of PlayStation 5, a Pro and the standard.
Right.
All right, we got 3 more matches before we begin the Europe room. And
We
how
could
much
choose
matches
this
before
little-
we begin? All right, 1 more match before we begin the North America room. So everyone, make a last-minute check to see if there's any gray bar connections. If not, we'll get it started after this match between Cessna and De La Blood Mask, aka Jimmy. Alright, we have right now 6 people in the Europe room, and I think Boxpit is still trying to get everything. We got 3 IOI players in the Europe room, so that's half. Alright, I'm going cough, so I'm going to mute myself a sec.
Okay. Well, I hope everyone's doing really well on this Sunday afternoon. I'm doing good. I've just been enjoying my, taking care of family and then lunch, and now playing some VF. I've been having a blast with VF. Hope everyone else has been as well. We'll see how things go this morning. This is an amazing room that we got this morning. Gonna go in there cold, but it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, and RJ here basically the patch 1.08 added a visual glitch, color glitch, because he has a web connection with Joe, but when they play it's fine. So it might be related to that 100,000 ping that you guys see when you guys play against people at times. So that's the issue with patch 1.08. We can't trust what we actually see that's being listed in the game now.
We trust it less, but yeah.
Yeah, 2 more matches before we begin Europe. Okay, we think so. Alright, it's Box Pizza Sago's trying to get connections better. One thing that I need to ask 2 Scoops of is because he did saw something interesting, like when he entered a room and then he exit and we enter like multiple times. I need to ask him again if he is on stream or something. He noticed that there was like a more like load, or I guess a lot of luggage, like the game keeps track of. I'm not sure. I need to ask him about this. So, because he was mentioning how when he joined the first league he was fine, but when he exited to like take a snack and lunch, and then he tried to come back in the 3rd league or so, having issues. So I'm just I had to ask him what exactly he was seeing. Yeah, hey, Lucky B.
It will be interesting to see for sure.
While we was trying to make this into a really big, possibly a more than half the room being IOIs. IOI practice for all the other people. Got 7 players in the room for Europe. And we are going to begin the North America room now with 9 players.
Alright, good luck, have fun, everyone.
Good luck, have fun. At 9 players, please do not join the North America room no more. Should last about 30 minutes or so. I think we got at least 4 people streaming on the North America side. So let me go update this. General PS. This is the 2nd league for North America. Open 7B. How many matches is it now? 1 last match, guys. Alright, Box Pizza, if there's gray bar connections, just mention it so that we could try to get other people to exit enter instead of you. So you're being disconnected from players. Okay, thanks for letting me know. You might actually want to check with your internet service provider if anything was changed from the last 3 weeks or so. Because we're assuming there's something on the SEGA side, but maybe there's something on your ISP provider that they changed or adjusted. Alright, let's see. Anyone double check you guys grade bar connections? Let's just exit and re-enter to try to fix it. So if Lucky B, who else is it? That might be a.
Round 3. Ready, go!
And let's see. What's he still Gray? Is it Lucky B? See if Marco can see this. Fix grade connections. And we got Pussy joined in. Alright, before we'll just do one more match. Everyone just kind of confirm if anyone has grade bar connections, try fix. I know Box Pizza. How many people? All y'all green for Lucky, awesome. Anyone else that's still gray in the Europe room, please let me know. So we can get this working. Alright. Let's cut this hair side. Alright, that's good.
Knockout.
I'm no pushover,
Round
sweetie.
2.
修行の成果。
Ready, go! Round 1. Ready, go! Excellent! Round 2. Ready, go! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Excellent! Round 3. Ready, go! Knockout! Round 1. Ready, go!
Sorry. Yeah, sorry about that. We just started the league. So sorry about that, Box Pizza. My suggestion is that every time you try to get into the room or try to fix connections, just let's say give it just 3 tries. Like if you're in the room 3 times and you still have like break up bar connection of other people, just mention that. And either you try to reach them or I will try to reach them so that we could have them try exiting re-entry instead of you all the time. Alright? Because we do find sometimes, like for example, a franchise situation, he does it and he can't get it to fix. And so the other people that has the gray bar connection, if they accidentally re-enter, it fixes it. So there's a point where it's like whack-a-mole. One person had good connection, then the other person got gray, and yeah. I won't. It's neat if we're not the ones happy to experience it. Alright, let's see. Theme. Sorry. Alright, both leagues are winning right now, so please do not join the rooms until they're completed. The Aztecs. 20153. North America. 40829. And of course, it's about 30 minutes before the North Europe room is completed. In North America, maybe about 25 minutes or so, since it started a little bit earlier. So yes, we have a Aoi league in the Europe side. I think it's 3 or 4 of them playing Aoi. I think that's Kingo, Shenmue S Amor, Adandril, and Roger was just switching to play Aoi because make it 50% Aoi league. Alright, today's first league for both North America and Europe, no one disconnected or crashed during league, right? So, okay. Currently, we have Chanchai, is undefeated, and Jimmy, who's playing LoL this time. Hey, Mister, how are you? I'm not sure you saw my message. There was a Italian player on the official VF Discord that I was asking for Italian players, so I tag you. Awesome, awesome. You know, that's one thing I need to do again. Back with the VF circuit that I ran like 15 years ago now. I specifically went out to like, I guess, leaders of the different communities that, you know, English is not maybe the primary language, and asked them to help spread the word or translate stuff for the VF circuits. And that's something I should try once I get other things completed with the Akai leagues. Just to ask people who do participate in these leagues to help maybe translate or give pointers on what I might write in different languages to be more fluent. Yes, he wants to make the league a Aoi league today. We have 4 of them playing Aoi in the 8-player room. Yeah, Shun's is main. He played Jeffrey before in the leagues several times. Yeah, this is the second league right now that's waiting for Europe. We're just in the second round, so there's going to be 7 more rounds before the Europe league is completed. But we'll do one more league after this. Yeah, we have a C. Yeah, he specifically changed so that it's a Aoi league. So everyone will be getting a lot of AOE experience.
Round one. Ready, go!
Alright, we got LD Wells versus Cessna. Let me go actually post links of all the people who's streaming. Those who's not familiar with the sessions I host on the weekends, the overall goal that I use for streaming is mainly to get the leagues running. But as a group effort, try to get as many people to participate and share the love of VF. So these are people who are streaming right now, their point of views. For North America, we have LD Wells, Leifei player, Joe Woto, who's playing Pi right now. Consider Pi his Brad his main. Chanchai, Leon player. 1, 2, 3. Cessna. Under Tio Sesu playing Akir. Right now he's playing his match against LD Wells here. But you can watch it from their own point of views, all their matches. Because it's an odd number, the matches will switch. Since 8 players for Europe, we'll be seeing all Rusty Tachikoma's matches. Right now playing against Lucky B Pi. Oh, that was possibly a wing out chance, but Lucky B was still able to win. Round 4 for both matches. Kirikam is, I don't think Kirikam is playing this league, but he was earlier streaming his first league. So quite a bit of news for the fighting game community. Their Live is coming back. 2XKO is firing half his staff, but there should still be about 80 people remaining on the team. Which for any other fighting games, that's still something that would be nice to have that many people working on the game. But different companies have different expectations for this game. In the North America side, we still have 2 players undefeated, Chanchai and Jimmy, who's playing LoL in the second league. First league he was playing Brad and won it. So everyone's goal is to bring Jimmy and Chanchai to their level and give them a loss. And then we have 2 people with just 1 losses, so Jen Whipper and Cessna. The match is playing right now, so let's go put this on the... Actually, that match is being played right now, so let's go put this on the full screen. Lusty and Saga is playing on the Europe side. I think there's a lot of people playing 2XKO. But it might not be the expectations that Riot likes. Yeah, I mean, I play 2XKO. I enjoy it. I don't like the long combos, but you know, it's a preference thing. Yeah, Virtua Fighter won soundtrack in the North America League today. I think it's Evil or Final Tune on the Europe. I was interested in participating in 2XKO because I'm a fan of League of Legends, so fighting games, League of Legends, so I play it quite a bit in the peace season. But I don't think it most likely didn't meet the expectation of having 160 players continue working for the game. With the Virtua Fighter music, there's a Sega Saturn version and then the arcade version, right? There's 2 versions of it, if I remember correctly. So I'm not sure if they're playing that or not.
Round 5. Ready, go!
Yeah, I'm not too listening carefully enough to be able to differentiate the different songs. Yeah, I had a Virtua Fighter 1 and 2 CD soundtrack, which they have a the Saturn remix version and then the arcade version. So that could be it, since this is a training stage. Alright, so Chai got his first loss courtesy of Jimmy. So he is the only one undefeated. So Joe Woe playing Pi. Obvious Creed. Cessna. Bring him down to our level. We'll see Shenmue S versus Westy. I think the controller, or maybe. I thought the idea they had, one player having a single character or 2 characters, was nice, neat. It was quite faithful in how the characters kind of are in the League of Legends. Except Akali. I just saw Akali. I was not happy with the design. It seems very different. A little bit too much artistic. I can't remember the actual word. Well, Akai is going to be a new the next character that is going to be into XKO. But as a fan of League of Legends, I did like 2XKO. The main thing I didn't care for it, and this is more just a preference issue, is the long combos. And could be I don't have the knowledge of how to prevent the long combos, or if there's something I could do in between, or if this is just something that I can hit, I just have to expect that I'll be stuck in this long combo for a long time. But except for that, I really did enjoy the 2XKO. So now will be what? There's going to be a Tekken, Virtua Fighter, and Dead or Alive now. So any Dead or Alive fan, hope you're happy. Jimmy remains undefeated, 6-0. Play against Obvious Creed. Yeah, Akai actually, the ninja girl that's gonna be the next 2XKO, it makes sense for League of Fire, for the fighting game.
Better run home to mama now.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Commercially, I think SEGA is correct in which they're not just focusing it as a fighting game. Virtua Fighter's the new VF, and it's focusing on an audience that's not just interested in fighting games. Let's see if it actually pans out for them or not. The longevity is for the fighting game aspect. I think will really heavily depend on the community. And we get to see a Jam Weapon here versus Obvious Creed. Yeah, I haven't played this in 2026 2XKO. The single button press to do special moves and stuff is kind of hard for me to get used to. Yeah, I think I was not used to also buffering moves, how the buffer works. There's quite a few times I want to do a certain move and I couldn't get, even with the simple, in quote, commands, like what I want to do, did not necessarily came out as I want, and that's all. Just need to get the experience of actually the how when your inputs will be recognized or not recognized. Alright, Giant Whipper here has 2 match points now. Westy is playing against Adandra.
Round 4. Ready, go! Ring out.
Alright, Giant Whipper here. Is he just still in the 1-loss club?
Ready, go!
You see what's killing here and here. Oh, 2 losses. And right now, Jimmy is undefeated. Chanchai with just 1 loss is playing against LD Wells. Joe Wo and Giant Whipper both are at 2 losses, with Joe Wo leading by 3 rounds. And we've got 1 more round remaining. 1 or 2 more rounds remaining. Yeah, it is the Rock Whipper. If you can join for the 3rd league, come do so. I think we have 1 or 2 more rounds remaining. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Yeah, this is the last round. Cessna will play against Giant Whipper. LD Wells against Arvis Creed. Joe Wo versus Jimmy. I'm cheering for you, Joe Wo. You can watch that on Joe Wo's stream. Give Jimmy a loss. He's good versus Chanchai. Alright. Westy there has at least 1 against 2 alloys. And we have let's see, that's 6. So this is the last round for them too. We get to see Westy versus Peltzy. Got 2 pies on the Europe room. Peltzy playing on the Xbox. And then we got 1 player on the PlayStation, Adandro, and 6 players on the Steam. So in both America and North America, we have players on all 3 different platforms. So that's one nice thing. Trying to look at the positive. Your grand finale is a bye. Speaking of grand finale, the global finals will be happening March 1st. This past Friday, they had decided the brackets for the first portion of the global finals, which is the 10 players divided into 2 groups. It'll be round robin, first to 3. And the top 2 from each group will then advance to the playoffs, which we have first to 5. So 4 players in the playoff portion. And there will be English commentary done by Blessy from the UK and Sajosha from the USA for the global finals. So you can watch it in the native Japanese, and then, or you could watch it also with Blessy and Sajosha giving commentary, and that'll be March 1st. Alright, let's get the results here for North America. Alright, congratulations Jimmy for getting first place finish today, Chanchai 2nd, and Joe Wo 3rd. Thank you guys for playing. If you guys can play in this 3rd league, just stay in, and we'll have it ready in about 15 minutes or so. Hey, thanks for playing, Setsuna. You most likely had to get going.
Alright, thank you very much, Setsuna. Really good battles, my friend. Those was a lot of fun. That was a really fun league battle.
Alright, let's go update this stuff. So North America room, you can join that room now. Europe is in its last round, and before we get the 3rd league, also accepting people for the 3rd league. How was the connection overall in the room, Chanchai?
The connection was really good. I'm not stressing too much over Jimmy having a red bar with me right now, but because again, it could just be the escalating ping thing.
Hmm.
But our match was good. Honestly,
I'm gonna just go interrupt you here for a
90,
second.
90% good. 90% good.
Okay. Let me just get the results here. Congratulations to Kingo for getting first, Wadryu second, and Sago third. Thank you guys for playing. And Yurt is also accepting people for the last league of the day. Okay. We'll put this. Sorry, Chanda, if you want to continue talking.
It was no, it went pretty well. It's like more than 90% good for the most part.
Mhm.
Again, but you know, there's just yeah. Overall, that was fine. The hard part again is that you know, that's the thing that makes us not satisfied about rooms is just more that connections are harder to establish, and stability is hard to establish. But once the matches are going, it's pretty good. But we really want. We really hope that this room situation can be fixed because we think the experience is really wonderful, and we also know that it does turn off players when they're trying to do organized VF and it's difficult, right? So it's one of those where, yeah, I want to say that once we get the matches going, it's good, but we're in a state where we had better connecting before, and now we're having trouble.
Yeah, we have experienced league where it worked very well, and so it is something that is feasible. But, at least from our point of view.
Yeah. Well, from our point of view, it is a really big deal. For our point of view, it is a retention leak if this goes unresolved because it does test a lot of the patience of even the hardcore players. So for people that are less committed, which is like more than 80% of the player base, it's a hard ask, right? And so it's one of those where we don't want to overblow or over shout out about the situation, but this is definitely one of those things where but we don't want devs to overlook this situation simply because we can get some other things working, right? So we hope that there's an insane amount of we hope that there's real attention being paid to this, and I think there is, but I want to really stress it because we're still waiting for it to improve. It does require the goodwill of the community to maintain. So for me, am I happy? I am, but I'm worried about there are a lot of players that do want to play, and this issue is a big barrier for them, you know, because they want organized play. They like ranked, but they want ranked and organized play, and so just like when rooms were working really good for us, you know, but ranked was not working. We did want ranked to improve. And now that the situation's kind of flipped, it's like, hey, don't forget that that the rooms are super important, you know. So yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of like how before World Stage came out, I was kind of I even joked with you, you know, I joked that I had a dream that League Room mode was not going to work because we didn't get open a beta test on it.
Yeah.
And it's slightly has came to the truth, so it's that's it.
Well, it's just because it's like we're making it very clear. In World Stage, you know, things that did improve was certain things did improve, including in parts of the netcode, but for sure the room experience got worse. Like we're making very clear, World Stage is not playing as good room-wise as Revo when it comes to the rooms.
I think it's a consensus that rooms has gotten worse. I might be the minority opinion, but rank mode for me has been working much better than Revo. But other people, I'm sorry.
Oh no, it sounds like some people, including yourself, have had that experience. Go ahead.
But other people are having a worse experience with rank. Single player World Stage mode. I think everyone's saying, "Yay, that was good."
Yes.
All right, we're gonna begin the 5-match countdown.
Yeah, we're really happy with a lot of the quality of life improvements. We're happy with the training mode improvements, lots of them actually. Tutorial improvements. We're really happy with World Stage. Like these things are super amazing. These things do make REVO World Stage a better product. Probably one of the best products Virtua Fighter has done. That is a conversation in fighting game community now is about product, right? Like what makes a good product versus just a good quote unquote fighting game core. And so if we're talking about that, we know that stuff like the world stage mode, that's a product thing. That's like, this is a great product for, this gets more people to enjoy the game, and it sustains too. All right, now that I'm playing slower, I'm gonna focus on this fight.
All right, while you focus that, let me just do some room checks here. Everyone check to see if you have gray bar connections with anyone. Those can usually be fixed if you accidentally enter. Let's see. Yeah, MC Layton. If it's a gray bar, definitely that is something we need to try to fix by accidentally entering. If it's a red bar and stuff, that is a little bit more iffy because we don't know if that's to a visual bug or is actually your connection's bad. But Sandro is puts it quite regularly. So let's hopefully these things get fixed. Alright.
Good game, Ripper. That was a lot of fun.
5-match countdown started for Europe. Okay, can we join? We have 4 matches now before we start the North America room. Yeah, I think that's what might be a more player population. So one thing I'm quite feel confident is that a while ago I did kind of check on the activity level of Asia versus North America. The at least for the top 100 or so players of the people who's in the lab for the 100 players, the amount of matches being played is quite the same. So between Asia and North America, so activity level is the same. The difference main is where's the activity being done at. So most of the Asia players focus most of their attention in rank. The North America players is divided, and where actually more people are focused on playing room modes than necessary rank. And so if it's kind of more divided where players are participating in, then no, you're seeing that it's not as populated.
It's very interesting, but yeah.
But like the room issues that we are experiencing, Japanese players are also experiencing this. You just have to read the replies to the official Twitter post by SEGA. Like whenever they update posts or anything like that, it's like, oh, there's nothing fixing the room issues right now or something. Nothing new about VF6 yet, MC Layton. And welcome to 2026 Akai Leagues. Hopefully your first match, first league in the new year will be okay. Alright, we got 3 matches before we begin the North America room. We got the Rock rejoining. 4 matches before we begin the Europe room. And it looks like we got some Pi Shenmue who've been playing Aoi is switched to Pi. So we got 3 Pi players right now in the. So this might be a Pi league. Where the second league was the Aoi league for Europe. Joe was still committed to playing Pi.
I really like Joe playing Pi though. Pi really fits the way that Joe likes to play actually. So, but I like watching Joe play any character. But I think Pi fits a lot of. Pi gives Joe a lot of the tools to be as disruptive in your face and wanting to kind of like. They like the active playing, so I think it's really fun fighting Joe's Pi.
Yo, hey, it's been a while. Plays LOL. Just regularly weekly hosting league sessions and just waiting that we can have these bugs ironed out by SEGA sooner than later. Yeah. You know, everyone's if you ever have free time again, come and play. But if you're busy, no worries. Goal is always to host these like your local venue, or at least back in the day, your local mall where there's an arcade, and hopefully people walking by, hey, got some free time, come and play. All right, Box Pizza is now can't even get into the room. And anyone who's accidentally re-entering the room a lot, try to fixing the connections issues. If you've been doing a lot, and you still getting great connections here and there, just let me know, so we could ask other people to actually accidentally enter instead of you. Because we do find that sometimes if other people do it instead of you, it helps too at times. Just like Chance, I was mentioning you before, where you accidentally re-enter quite a bit of times, and it fixes your gray bar connection with someone else, but then you get a new person to have a gray bar connection, and sometimes the other people doing that will make it work.
I like the use of delay by the Rock Reaper in this fight. They're delaying the strings a lot, is what they're doing. They know that Two Scoops is trying to find an assertive way to establish, so the delay string become very strong.
Oh, today is Defensores Virtuosos tournament. I usually thought this was a Saturday event, or maybe because it's Saturday was Valentine's Day. Okay.
But I guess lately it has been Saturdays. Okay.
All right, 2 more matches before we begin Europe. We got 10 players. Double check if you guys have any gray bar connections with anybody. You're crying emoji now. I'm sorry, Box Pizza. His perfect attendance has been ruined by the round 0 bug. The VF Neko guards don't want you to play. I'm sorry.
Akai, when Akai says VF Neko guards, he's saying Akai. So I'm just teasing.
I'm a very weak god. I can't fix this issue. Excuse me.
We'll just call you low tier god now. The other type of low tier god.
Alright, this one more match fight, is it? Yeah, this is the last match before we begin the North America League. So just double check everyone to see you guys have any gray bars before we fix it. Alright, Sago, just stay in the room next time and let me see, get MC Nathan's attention to see if you could accidentally re-enter.
I like that punish.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah, what's the status now, Sago? Yeah, on Tunis got. Alright, we have 10 players in the room for Europe, so Europe. Awesome, fixed for now, so that's good. Anyone else in Europe that's having some gray bars, double check, it is a big room with 10 players. So make these checks now so that we can try to fix it before we start the league. Like usually during these times, it's like me chatting with you and others, you know, just about various topics and what else. But now these sessions, like between leagues, is just making sure everyone's connection is fine or whatever to try to get them to get the actual league running. And Chanjai has his 2025 B Pro Cup in-game title for participating in the Taiwan events. And one last match before we begin the Europe League. So just keep double checking and then we'll begin the league. Thanks earlier for playing Pingo. And anyone outside may have a mistake I cannot keep track of. There's a lot of excellent entering to try to fix things. But we're going to begin the North America League, so good luck, guys.
Oh, good luck, have fun, everyone. All right. Thank you very much, Kai. Alright, there we go.
I hope you can play Box Pizza. Like I say, the issue is not that people don't want to play the game now. It's we want to play the game and it's not allowing us to play the game. And yeah.
Round one. Ready, go!
Open 7C. How many copies of VF you pay for now, Wayblade? 6 or 8? But you also have Wayblade does organize offline events for Virtua Fighter for the Hawaii community. 12 copies. I would want to see you win a league with this, but it's on a lot of different systems. Like,
Round three. Ready, go!
I just hope that there's enough people from Hawaii who appreciate that you're doing this and participate in VF events.
Knockout.
Alright, we're gonna begin. Sorry, Box Pizza and anyone else trying to join the room for Europe and cannot get in. Good luck, guys. Have fun. We'll either see all Sandro matches or Lucky B. Hopefully it'll be Lucky B since I believe Sandro is streaming. Mahmood was able to join Box Pizza.
Round five. Ready, go!
Oh, did I miss something? I think he's in the room, right? Yeah, Mahmood is in the room. Open 7C, open 7C.
Knockout.
Right now, it seems you're having the most issues right now, Box Pizza. At least from Europe side. Like Waging Mars and DX, who have been participating in the leagues before, you know, in Revo, they seem to be. I kind of asked them, are you guys having easier to stay in the room and stuff? And they say, yeah, it seems much more stable. I mean, there's still issues with the game, but at least they're able to actually stick into the room, stay in the room. I hope you feel better, MC Layton.
Round three.
Let's see.
Ready, go!
We should be seeing all 2 Scoops of Face matches, I think, on my stream. Let me go post links if I be able. Yeah, maybe just ask your ISP server just to make sure that is not an issue that you can solve on your own. Um, if it's something related on Sega side, it might take much longer. Sadly.
Try again in a few years.
Oh yeah, MC most like that MC Layton's participating first time in with rollback. So he wants to just put it on default setting. You could in between your match MC you could set your delay to setting 3. That's what we recommend for Europe for these continent-wide events. But if you don't have time in between leagues to adjust it, which is going to your I think you find it in your player menu settings or options in the option setting. You should be able to adjust. Yeah, so we'll be seeing all Sandro matches on my stream. And 2 scoops of face matches, I believe. So you get to see all Sarah matches on my stream.
Excellent.
And we go post links.
Ready, go.
So again, LD Wells is streaming. Joel.
Round 5. Ready, go.
Chan Chai. Here come. It's Sandro streaming. Sandro usually does stream also. It looks like Sandro did not get in time to get his stream set up, so you can watch it on my stream though, so that's fine. But yeah.
Ready, go. Knockout. Round 4. Ready, go.
You'll enjoy this, trust me.
Round 1. Ready, go.
Oh, is there a control issue on the Europe side? What was that? I wonder. Oh, that's a visual bug. Visual bug onto this.
Knockout.
Yeah, they on the day of the patch, Sega mentioned that there's a visual bug. That's why we can't trust what we actually see at times. It's just now makes it sometimes hard to tell. Is this actually when we see a red connection meter? Is this actually an actually red connection, or is it a green connection with a visual bug? Okay, that's done.
Round 3. Ready, go.
What's the results here? Right now we have Joe Will and Chanchai undefeated. So everyone's go. Got 2 more rounds matches to have someone get lost here. On the Europe side, Sandro, Wardview is playing Law, Sago. Those 3 are undefeated right now. Wardview is playing against Kirikam. Sago against a Lucky Bee. Oh, Shemi as armor. Amor, not armor. Amor is switched back to Aoi. I thought he was going to play Pyre. Alright. Disconnect from the room entirely, Rusty. Oh, someone joining late. Oh, hey, we all know we already playing the league. Apologies, this is the last league, but if you are still playing the room afterwards, you're more than welcome to play. Room is disbanded. Alright, final thing we have Joe Will and Chanchai both undefeated, and they will be playing against each other to determine who will remain the only person undefeated in this league. So this is the first place match, and you can watch that either on Joe Will's channel or Chanchai's channel. We'll be seeing 2 Scoots versus the Walk Reaper. Joe Will, I already mentioned Chanchai, and Jan Wolfer versus LD Wells. You can see that match on LD Wells stream. 3rd place is still up for grabs.
You'll never be a match for me.
Did it feel like playing against Red?
Round 1. Ready, go! Round 2. Ready, go!
Can walk over his match there. Alright, the result should be coming up soon, so let me put this back on the North America side first. By the way, let's see if I can see that match between Chan Chai. Oh, Chan Chai match versus Joe is completed, and we have Chan Chai being the one remaining undefeated, so he takes first place. Joe second. My sympathies, Joe. My sympathies. And third. Yep. So congratulations, Chan Chai there. Third place will be decided here between Jan Whipper versus LD Wells.
I hope the lingering cough fades soon. I really hate those lingering coughs.
Yeah, I do feel much better. Just when I talk too much.
It sounds like it's a lot better. It sounds like it's only happening when your throat's been dried out from the from a series. So good. That said, everyone take good care of your health. My brother-in-law, my sister's husband, he's super healthy. He is there's a guy that's got an 8-pack and is in great shape. But he's been roughed up by pneumonia for 2 weeks already. He went to the ER. So he's okay now, but
it's good to hear.
It sucks. But don't take pneumonia lightly. Don't take the current flu lightly. And I have seen whole schools closing because of whatever's going around this season. So take good care of yourselves.
And looks like Jan Whipper won the match. Most like a 5-round match, so he gets third place. It looks like. Yep. So congratulations, Chan Chan, for getting first place. Joe Will gain second, and Jan Whipper third. Thank you, North America, for playing. If you guys want to continue playing the room, please do so. If there's still a lot of people in it, I don't mind hitting the league button for you guys. And Europe League is still ongoing right now. So go put that on the Europe side.
Do not hit the league button for me. I'm just going to play a few games and then
Gotcha.
call it for the moment. But I plan to stream later tonight. We'll see.
North America, let's see. Yeah, free play. So anyone still playing the room, I'll just leave it as free play. But we have still Real Noodle, aka K1 Blast, or Be Nice to Me on Steam, joining to play. The Chan Chai, Jan Whipper, LD Wells, the Walk Reaper, and 2 Scoops still in the room. Europe League is still running. I think we're at the halfway point. I don't usually see that where it's in the middle of a throw in which
Oh, that's so cool.
get wing out.
Better run home to mama now.
I like this delay punch. You're not allowed, you can't even PKP this. Even with that amount of delay, you can't PKP that.
Alright, right now we have Sandro undefeated, and 3 more rounds remaining. Sago and Kirikam in the 1-loss club. Kirikam still playing as Lucky B. Shemu S. Amor versus Rod Ryu. So 5 of the 6 leagues today ran about disconnecting or game freezes. We had one at the last league for Europe where Marco got the message that the room was disbanded.
One for the beat knuckle there.
Kirikam here? Yes. Let's go check out his. Oh, he just finished his match. And Kirikam still remains
I thought I got
on
this.
club.
I thought he was just enough range to 4K this.
It's like you're moving in slow motion. Round one. Ready, go!
Oh, for sure. I definitely know that one, Hot Sauce Nelly. Today, I think the sluggish feeling was not that, but that is a real good point. Nelly says, when I want to implement a certain tactic strategy during my matches, but haven't practiced and fully integrated into my playstyle, I get that sluggish feeling that you described. I definitely understand that one. That's like, yeah, the big learning curve or development curve when you are working on something or some things or a strategy or tactic, and working them into the game is really hard in the game. But yeah, but once you get it integrated into the playstyle or into the situations, it does feel so good, and it's worth it. But we definitely do get these sometimes performance hits when we go through that, but it's part of the learning and development process. It's a big one, and maybe I am going through something like that today. But I think today I'm just dealing with a different kind of. I don't know. I feel like it's just my mornings is like when I feel like an old man.
Yeah,
But
actually,
yeah.
I got a question for Hot Sauce Nelly since he's on your chat. Hey,
Yeah.
earlier today when you tried join when you entered the room, did the game disconnected you or you just had to leave? I just kind of always kind of getting an idea of how many people is actually trying to participate in the league versus just stopping by and exiting. So kind of give a bigger sense of an idea of percentage-wise how much these issues are
They give a
affecting.
response. So Nelly says they just had to leave. So they had something to
Gotcha. Thank you.
do. Yeah, but it's really good to ask that always because getting feedback, getting the exit polls is really good to do for activities like this. You know, understanding why people left when they did. It helps us because we want to know: did somebody leave because they were discouraged? Did they leave because of connection issues? Um, were they trying to get back in and we weren't aware of it? Because if you don't say anything, we usually don't know. And then sometimes did somebody harass you privately? We get these things we can only know if you tell us. Sorry, we would only know if you told us. So
Yeah, mostly it's just want to know if the game is the one causing the issue, the thing that at least Sega could at least fix or address. And, because the first 2 weeks, the expectations when winning these leagues was that we're just gonna get a lot of people playing because it's crossplay now. And the first 2 weeks in which before the round zero bug, I mean the game was already played with quite a bit of issues when the game launched. But the first 2 weeks, the most common size of league for the weekend sessions was 16 players. So that was what we were expecting to happen when World Stage launched, because more people can play with each other. But once the 1.07 patch was added, in which people were starting then mentioning, hey, you can't even get into the room, the participation level was much lower. And this could be because like discouragement from people just wanting to play in leagues, and then there are people who are trying to play in the league and just can't get into the room. And so just try and get that percentage, a bigger actual number that's more accurate to kind of say, hey, Sega, this is quite a priority here.
yeah, well, and it's definitely true that these when we have these barriers to retention, these discouraging factors like the room situation, we know that what the long-term effect is that you narrow down the active participants down to the core group, to the hardcore. The hardcore could mean people that are strong, but it doesn't really mean that. Hardcore means people that are just actively engaged and are willing to go through, willing to jump through the hoops to make it happen. And so I think definitely with World Stage, I think we definitely saw a lot of new people get into play VF that really enjoy it. But we've also seen that these rooms have been one of those things where it becomes a barrier to online retention, to the online play retention, and we want to keep retaining well and acquire. And anytime we do get new acquisitions, new people that are playing the game, we want them to stick. So again, really wanting this issue to be. We're looking forward to for when they finally fix this issue, because it's a big one, and it's really like this is honestly, World Stage has done so many things that are right, but it doesn't take many wrong things to, it doesn't take much to break anything. And breaking things, fixing things that are broken, a lot harder than the initial build-up. It's really easy to break things. It's really hard to fix things, and it becomes crazy hard work. It's already hard work when things work well, so it becomes crazy hard work when things break. So it's just one of those things where it's like, please, we're hoping that with the Switch 2 release, that these issues are also addressed in the same time, because we know that the Switch 2 release is such a big deal. The Switch 2 release is a big opportunity, and honestly, there's a lot of people I know that were waiting for the Switch 2 release just to start playing VF, because Switch 2 is what they have. Switch 2 is what their family has, and their family is now choosing maybe one console, and so Switch 2, if you have kids, Switch 2 becomes that console.
Because yeah, so with Switch 2 coming out soon, what I wish and I hope they'll do is that they're going to do some, a different version of the game in the beta version that is trying to troubleshoot and fix the issues that we are experiencing, while also it's a crossplay for Switch. So Win mode would be something I hope they will allow us to test out in this February beta test. And if it's not allowed there, hopefully there'll be another beta test in March before the release, so that we can try out the Win mode and give feedback, so that if they can get any quick fixes, they'll be able to do it before it actually launches. At least from the point of view that when you attract new players and the very first thing you experience is bad stuff, it does leave a very bad impression that is sometimes hard to have people give the game a second try.
Yeah.
I think for PlayStation version of the game Ultimate Showdown, there was millions of people who got the game launched and actually try it out online, but the early issues I think really left a bad impression too on that.
I'm gonna amend that too, because I'm gonna remind everyone that Akai started after the second week was already underway. I don't know if it was the second, third, fourth, fifth week he joined in, but I am gonna just amend it by saying that the first week was a really amazing experience. So if you watch a lot of the content creator videos from that first week, you'll see how much they're just like, I don't know what they did with this netcode. It was so great, and that's because that's the effect that having a critical mass has on a matchmaking environment. So Ultimate Showdown, that's why Sega's impression is like, oh no, we heard that the online play was amazing during the Ultimate Showdown. That's because the first week it was, but that's because you had a critical mass to sustain. But
I think the issue I did actually play in the first week of Ultimate Showdown, but I think the issue is that when the population players start decreasing, basically rank matching
experienced the non-masked critical mass.
It's not necessarily the mass. It was the match connection indicator was incorrect. It was false. It just shows always green for everyone.
But we're also talking about how the people were actually playing, what they were experiencing, because they were just more likely to match up with someone that had a good connection with them. That's a critical mass.
Because there was an actual green connection with them. But then the comments of people saying they stopped playing it was because they're playing with someone that say that they have a green connection with, and it was actually someone like 2 continents away from you. And so, it's a green connection, but and it's really horrible to match. So again, a visual bug causing people's impression of the game to be bad. So. Yeah, we don't want this to be a situation in which it's like the tournaments, the weekly tournaments. Where I know, at least specifically with Europe, with Ultimate Showdown, it was a hit and miss. Like they can get in one time and they can't get in the next time. I think the North American Europe is almost done. And that is something that's kind of expected now for the people who've been playing this game. That it's broken, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work then. But for the league, it is something that worked, and now it's not. It's much more hard to accept in some
Well,
ways.
I mean,
Let me just finish here for a second. Congratulations, Sandro, for getting first place. Wadru and Sago tying for second. Oh, there we go. Thanks again, guys, for playing. If you guys want to play in the room, continue. Please do so. But that's it. If there's a lot of people still in the room, and I don't mind hitting the league button so that you guys don't have to wait.
I'm gonna head out soon, but actually the room only has like 4 of us right now.
Yeah, I'm talking about Europe. Europe still have like
Okay.
8 or so.
Gotcha. Yeah. Europe, you guys can do more leagues. They're unofficial, but they're fun. So, yeah. No, but for me, the thing about the tournament mode, I like the tournament mode, but the thing about this tournament mode was, I think it's really ambitious to be setting it up so that it can be like kind of worldwide. But then when the critical mass fades, it kind of has to dig into whoever's playing, right? And then that leads to it going cross region. This is separate from what you were talking about. This is just more of a tangent based on the fact that we were talking about the tournament mode. And I think the tournament mode's this nice idea, and it is cool. And I like it because I don't mind playing those rough connections across overseas. But that one is like has like a high likelihood, except for when there was critical mass. Then yes, the North American tournament was like all North American players. But,
Yeah, so the European players' experience is different from the North Americans. Like they can't even play against bad connections. They just get kicked out of the room. Yeah.
I see. That's rough. Yeah.
And those are what people are experiencing now with Revo and World Stage. So what you guys are maybe I think North American players are now experiencing what the Europeans were experiencing with Ultimate Showdown. But these are all kind of hearsay information now. So take it for what it's worth. Yep. See you guys next week, Wadryu. I'm glad I got like Box Pizza committed to continue always try to join league even they can. So like I'll use Box Pizza as a good example of someone who watched these league sessions was kind of intended. It was this introduction to other people in the community, and it actually got him to go travel to UK to participate in Versus Fighting last year. And so not everyone can travel no more because we know everyone has different priorities in life, and that is fine. And we try to get get as many people to participate as possible that wants to actually play the game. But so SEGA, please, there's a lot of people who want to play your game, so hopefully you guys will be able to fix this. And I do know SEGA is working on this daily, and that's all I know. And they specifically ask us direct questions on what are the issues with the game so they can work on this daily. So I know that, but that's all I know on that too. So I'm just hoping that they will be able to fix this. So this is Lucky Beef.
I fully believe they're working on it, but I'm just like wanting to keep the pressure out, But at the same time, I know they're working on it.
So Lucky B here's an example which like Box Piece. So he had this round 0 bug that I would keep mentioning about, but the last few weeks for him, he's been able to enter the league easily. Which I asked several people too, like LD Wells was able to get into these leagues now on his Steam account. Waging Mars DX, who had issues before, is now able to join the room. So I kind of have this feeling that SEGA is working on something in the background. But so some people might be having a better experience now, and some people are not. So those who are not, I would like to hear from you guys too, because right now the only person that is really losing out right now is Box Pizza Cat. You might be the martyr, Box Pizza Cat, if you're the only one who is now having even worse experience these last 2 weeks compared to those before.
So I just thought this looked so funny when L-Blaze took a dive and the low rising kick was like guaranteed. So. I love that 4 people speed. That's interesting.
So
I
yeah,
guess that's cool.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's just a sidekick normal hit. He was able to crouch after that. It's like, okay, he must have delayed that throw, or I need to look at the frames again. That was good. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's like so still I do think Sega is still doing more than they had in the past. Maybe it's not enough for others, but compared to those who've been in the scene
I,
for a very long time,
I
this
think
is a
they're really
lot.
working on it. I think they're doing a lot too, and I
Hmm.
think they're being careful about not oversaying stuff, online, right? Because they know it looks bad if they only have a partial fix and they over tout the partial fix. Instead, they'll just if they release a patch, they'll just be like, oh, you can look at the patch notes, but they're not going to try to oversell it, and I think
So
that's good.
like patch 1.08 when it launched, they immediately reply say, "You'll see this ping that is going to increase severely high. We are aware of this. It's a visual bug. It doesn't affect game. Since they mentioned it, I'm quite sure they already got a fix for that." Um, but yeah, the main thing I still would like to, I will always say is, and from from a fan's point of view, communication would be much more better for publicly them saying things out more publicly. I think it's better. The only time communication might not be good is if they really can't fix the issue, and then maybe no
I I
communication is better for it to
I
help.
definitely think
But
well, I definitely think communications and art. So I personally think communications and art, especially in the social media, post social media era. But I think they're really navigating it seriously. But I do think sometimes we're not going to hear the things we want to hear. Sometimes we're going to. And playing like Persona 5X, that game, every time they do like a maintenance thing, they'll spell out some of the bugs. Like they didn't even have to post it, but I'm surprised they posted it. No, they don't make it super public. You have to kind of actually read the log. But you're like,
mhm.
huh, interesting.
Yeah,
They'll
yeah,
talk about each bug and process and stuff,
yeah.
And so
That's a
they are transparent about that. So
Yeah, we were League of Legends is very good at that. Like if there's bugs already, they have it all listed out and stuff. But I believe the legacy VF staff is quite small.
yeah,
Um,
it's not a huge team. So
mhm.
it's a good team. It's an amazing team, but it's not. It's not like a giant sized team. Yeah. So
Round 5. Ready?
Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, let's see. Next weekend. Let's see. I'm gonna get this up here. Info.
is the Kai Leagues happening next weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Unless I have an accident or anything, but knock on
Okay.
wood.
So all
Knock
the
on wood.
Chinese New Year stuff is happening just in the weekdays, not on the
Yeah,
weekends.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So Lunar New Year is Tuesday. So at least for my family, the Lunar New Year is one of the bigger celebrations. So I'll be busy on Monday through Wednesday. Um, but I'll be hosting. But the plan still is to host next weekend. But next weekend, the big event for those who want to see like top-notch VF fights and stuff will be. Let's see, can I get it there? Yeah. Will be the Hiroshima Kingside Cup. That is a 5 versus 5 team tournament, part of the BFR, the group that organized Beat Tri Cup.
Round 1.
Let's see. So that'll be next weekend. So this should be like Sunday early morning for the European players, and basically late night Saturday night when it starts for North Americans and South Americans. But this is the first time that the 5 versus 5 team tournament stuff will be happening in Hiroshima. And it's being organized by Eki Mae. He's a very strong Aoi player, and with Tetsuko Yamada, who is one of the community leaders, organize a lot of events, and is also a community leader with SEGA. So definitely check that out. I'm most likely sometime during this week, if I have time, on Thursday or Friday, to go over the team list. There's about 30 plus teams. And of course, then the next big event is the grand finals, which we already have the lottery draw to determine who is going to be in which group. But lots of matches, and I believe they're planning to stream all the matches, so none of the matches will be played off stream. Based on how they allotted the time slot for Group A, Group B, what else? And there's $100,000 for first place, but all 10 participants will be getting some money. So got a free trip to Japan and some additional money too. So it's nice. And because Shidosha and Blessy will be commentating English commentary for the global finals. There'll be, at least for Blessy, he will be not in Japan. I'm not sure if Shidosha will be in Japan or not, but both of them will be commentating an English version of the stream.
I would like to believe Shidosha will be in Japan, but we'll see. It would be awesome if he was.
Mhm.
Sega, please send him to Japan.
Rain will be flying out courtesy of Sega to be filming the global finals. So for those who don't remember, Rain was the one who made a versus fighting documentary, kind of the spirit of the Virtua Fighter players in here. Very well done. So I'm looking forward to see that documentary when he's done. So yeah, those are the main events, major events. There's a lot of local events, kind of regional. I know there's an EXP Pittsburgh yesterday. Let's see if I could get a. I know there's a results from that, and there was also a Ohio event, Tension Shift, which I'm not sure if that's a regular monthly event or not. But they tried to hype up that event with a $1,000 what's it called, cash, money fight. I don't remember what the community used the word.
By the way, the Rock Reaper says that Shidosha said they did not have the budget to fly him out to Japan.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because they're using that budget to send influencers there. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just teasing. Making fun speculation.
Wayne's a good choice though to fly out though.
He would.
But hopefully Sega will make lots of money from new VF, and whoever they can will switch to and else, to help continue support. Yeah, let's see. Oh, come on.
So, by the way, Akai,
Mhm.
Especially because I'm fighting Noodle here, and we saw Sarah and Jackie. Like, let's say that you liked Sarah, Jackie. So I'm giving hints. Sarah, Jackie, Akira, Pi. What was certain good news that might be relevant for those 4 characters? Some great news this week. Big news this week.
Sarah, Akira.
Sarah, Akira, Jackie, and Pi.
Say the first one again.
Okay, so let's just say Akira and Pi, Sarah and Jackie, right?
Okay, Sarah, Pi, Akira, Jackie. Those 4 characters.
And then also, I'm fighting against Noodle, okay? That matters. So what was some big news in that? What's some big news this week that happened? What's some really big news this week that happened? That might have some overlap with those 4 characters.
With Real Noodle too?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Dead or Alive 7 was announced.
Oh yeah. You mentioned that earlier, yeah.
And also, yeah. Okay. So yeah.
I did not knew all those 4 characters was in Dead or Alive. So
they were in Dead or Alive 5, yeah.
Okay.
That's the collab. That's actually has gotten a lot of Dead or Alive players to actually really look at VF like seriously, like take it and really like it actually.
Huh?
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, that EXP Pittsburgh event that happened yesterday. Miller 2B. I remember that name. Got first place. Suna second, and Big Dame travels a lot of places. I think part of his job, so he's able to get to the places to play. I got third. It's a Pi player. Okay.
And he's also applied to some position regarding esports, so we'll see what happens with that.
Okay,
I don't know
that's
whether
good
it's
to
in
hear.
a part-time or full-time capacity, but he's hoping for something. So, yeah. So we're cheering for you, Big Dame.
So it looks like with global finals that weekend, there's also going to be Colorado's Winter Showdown, and then in Atlanta there's a Maximo 2026. So if you kind of live in those area, you might be interested in participating. There's those. And if you are, just kind of mention to me, I could give you a link. One thing I want to do is kind of do the regular events, but that's really hard to keep track of. But I know that the Bay Area Cups are quite regular. They actually all the February Bay Area Cups has been completed, with Team Jump Kingdom winning the Tokyo Bay Area Cup earlier today. Which is the team that won it was Aki, who plays Leon, Shiro, Jackie, and Densetsu SP. But I think they're doing it earlier these Bay Area Cups because of the the Hiroshima Cup that's happening next weekend. there's a VF takeover tonight. Defensors Virtuosos is already happening right now. Almost like raid them. But yesterday, let's see. Also, one thing I hope people would do more is shoot, let me get the. That was that. Weebert is organizing. I believe he's the one who's organized it. The Bayside Showdown, which is going to be a monthly event. It looks like the first one will be March 7th. So this is a Northern California area in Sunnyvale. Excuse me, California. I wonder if he's calling Bayside because of Saved by the Bell, a TV series, but
Well, well, Sunnyvale is in the Bay Area of Northern California. The Bay Area is basically can be equivalent to Silicon Valley.
Okay.
And so, and the Super Bowl just happened in Santa Clara, which is right next to Sunnyvale. That's going to be exciting. And there's really good offline VF activity that does happen. It's just that, again, the Northern California VF scene just tends to be quieter people, but they are insanely strong, right? You should check out that event. It would not surprise me if players like Genesis Frenzy were there. So that tournament might have amazing players, but it should be a lot of fun. And if you're in the Bay Area, you should definitely try to go to that. So shout outs to Guibert and shout outs to that event.
And there's a tension shift event in Ohio. Sente took first place. Aoi player and Mango Copter's Wolf player got second, and Jay Swish took third. But they money match. That's what I got. $1,000 money match to try hype things up between a Go player Major versus Oriental Express, in which the Go player took the $1,000. I watched a little bit of it.
I was going to ask you if you can tell me much of the story about that.
I do not know anything. Just you have to almost like ask Center and the Ohio crew, which they regularly stream on their Tuesday trials, which is a weekly event, in which Virtua Fighter is quite always there. But all I know is from watching that stream a little bit yesterday, they had like piles of cash in between the players, and every time one to one, I aced the goal player. He just took like one stash of money, put it closer to him. But I think it came out to like 10-8 or 10-7. Yeah. But yeah, I think that's basically it I have. Talk about so next week we have the beta tests starting on February 18th for most of us in North America. Europe is going to be on the 19th, so that'll be a Thursday. It's going to be like 4 or 5 days, so I'm assuming that there's going to be a for the PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam players, they can mostly download the beta version of the game to play with the Switch players, since they are trying to test crossplay specifically with this. Apparently, only right now supports official arcade controllers licensed by SEGA, Nintendo, so I'll have to test things out. But I do hope the Switch version is better because it's much cheaper for a yearly subscription to that than a PlayStation subscription. So if I'm going to be only hosting into two devices, it will save me quite a bit just to host on the Switch instead of PlayStation. I think it's $80 now for a PlayStation subscription, network subscription.
For the basic, sure.
Like $70 or $80, yeah. Right now for Switch,
depends on whether you're paying monthly or by the month too.
I think I do it by yearly. I'll just do a quick search. So for Switch 2, I just checked, it's $20 for a year. PlayStation, PSN subscription. Year. Essential is $80. Yeah, so 4 times the cost. Yeah. And right now I only play. Well, I haven't even played on the PlayStation that much right now. Just using it to host these sessions. So unless you guys continue to participate and this game network is fixed so that everybody can play. If I had to save a little bit, I'll go just host on the Switch. Alright, do you have anything else to add, Chai, before I transfer over?
No, because the main thing I was going to ask you about was the money match thing. 'Cause I didn't-
Oh,
but
that,
no,
okay.
No, everything's good, and yeah, thank you very much for hosting this. This was a lot of fun as always. So.
Yeah, oh yeah, one last thing. Mike did tease that the Virtua Fighter, the VFDC command list will be getting an update. He's been working on adding animations to the command list.
Yeah.
So hopefully
we're
that'll be
gonna have
soon.
the animated moves. That's awesome.
There is if you really into the anime stuff, there's already a English website made with animations, yako.dgg. That was actually made by a St. Louis player, Drunk Missile. So there's that option also. Okay. Now let's go. Wait.
I'm really excited for the VFTC update. I think that's awesome. I still love checking out VFTC. I still check it very frequently. And even trying to tell players how to use it better, right? Some players don't know that you can look up the total frames of attacks on VFTC's move list. I think a lot of the newer generation players don't really, by default, think about going to VFTC, even if they know. And some of them have only looked at part of it. And I've also said that, that if you're using your phone to read it, you need to sometimes either
Landscape.
tap the move to get the detailed or go into landscape mode, because landscape mode has the total frame, has the more complete frame data. So
Yeah, it's just based on the landscape's the only one where they fully show the all the data in the HD regular view.
right. So and then and I know that just not long ago I explained to Noodle how to understand like the evade disadvantage, and also understanding like that you need to use the total frames to understand that.
All right, yeah, you have a good night, Chai.
You too.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again, everyone, for watching the stream and participating. And see you guys next time.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
I'm gonna jump off the voice chat as well, but thank you so much, Akai.
Mhm.
One sec.